Anybody who's been at the palm collecting game for a while will recognize this situation and say, aha, I've been there. And if you're just starting out with palm collecting, or you've only been at it for a few years, this is your destiny. And you'll, as your palms mature, and I'll go up a second to the top of this palm, they start raining down seeds, and you will have a subsequent ocean of seedlings underneath the palm. This is a pica-bean here that was planted in 2000, Arcana Phoenix Cunninghamiana. And as you can see up there at the top, there's another generation of seeds getting ready to rain down. Fortunately, my neighbor is a palm collector, so I don't have to get angry emails or calls from my neighbors. But anyway, this is a Cunningham, or pica-bean rather, dropping tons of seeds. I'll show you another example here. This one's really an overachiever. This is Arcana Phoenix Tuckeri, and there's just a sea of seedlings down below here, and I've actually gone after them with the lawnmower before, the weed eater, but they don't get the message. They just keep coming back. And this one is probably about 15 years old. I did get up. I just bought a telescoping saw, so I got up, and there's one still up there I got to get and cut it down. And again, fortunately, my neighbor, as you can see over here, collects Arcana Phoenix and likes palms, so he's got a number of different Arcana Phoenix species in his yard, so I don't get dirty looks or angry words from the neighbor. Let's go over and look at one other example real quick. This is at the base of a Vicia spiralis that's probably about 14 years old, and it's just constantly sending down seeds as well. And again, with that purchase of the telescoping pole saw deal, I've been able to cut all the future potential seed rachis off, and so that thing can keep doing its thing, but I don't have to worry about seeds. And what's interesting is if you're industrious and you want to sell plants, you just leave 3-gallon pots sitting underneath. And this is a volunteer that just started in the pot, and there's another a couple of other seeds aspiring to take residence in that pot. This one was kind of cool. It was I don't know if it's got a nutritional issue or something, but it's kind of coming up a little deformed. So anyway, and I'll show you one other thing that's kind of interesting with regard to volunteers. A couple of years ago, I was trimming a neighbor's shrub, and I saw what looked like an areca palm, Dipsis lutescens, kind of popping up out of this 2-foot-high jasmine, some kind of jasmine type hedge. And after I ripped it out, thinking it was an areca palm, I suddenly realized it's not an areca palm, and it was something very exotic. So I potted it up immediately, and it did, the main stem died back. This was actually the sucker that was there. So I'm assuming it's got triangle in it, but it's some kind of Dipsis hybrid. It would be really cool if it was a triangle by areca. So we'll see. But anyway, another volunteer in the neighborhood. My neighbor's got some funky Dipsis, so I'm assuming a bee hooked up with something regular or normal in the neighborhood, and then whatever he had that was exotic. So it'll be really cool to see what this comes out to be. I'll make a video down the road after I get this. I'm going to plant this probably even today and see what it turns into. But you never know what you'll find if you have people in your neighborhood that collect palms.